How's it going? No, I'm gonna have to decide on that. Decide on a single way to say hello. For now, though, I'm gonna jump ahead and start with probably what's the last part of this video? Second last, something like that, of the get to know me video. And that is, I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I keep around the house and I love, and I think it's cool personally, you know? I really like it. Maybe, like, you know, this speaks a little bit about me. Let's start with the really big stuff right here. So these are some of the manga I own. Bleach, this is all I grew up reading, watching Bleach. I love this. I just bought this single edition because it was awesome. This was the Ichigo versus Grimmjow. Blue Exorcist, grew up reading this series, love it. Naruto, this was the first volume of when they started to fight the Sound Ninja 4, and that is one of my favorite arcs fights. That's insane. And then Tokyo Ghoul series 1, what is this? 1, 7, and 14. These were my favorite volumes from the Tokyo Ghoul. This series to me, both the regular and the RE, pretty much art to me. Like the drawing, the plot, the character stories, the character dynamics, who they are as individuals, their values and their personality actually comes out in their actions, in the story, in the plot. It's not just something happening to characters, it's characters that are driving the series. And then on top of that, like the actual art style, all of it put together, it's just art. I didn't buy this series because I was like, oh, I'm gonna read this 100 times. I haven't even finished rereading it once. I bought it because to me this is like artwork, like just this sitting on my shelf. And the bigger piece of the artwork, Tokyo Ghoul RE, isn't just this, it's this. I got the whole box set. See, you gotta love, you just gotta love it, no? And I love the Tokyo Ghoul RE series because this was way more character, I feel, dynamic and growth. And oh my god, it's amazing. Look at that, it's beautiful. That's one thing. Like I said, I love manga, I love anime, and that right there is my manga and anime. And then I also love pretty things. So here is a box that I'm not actually done finishing. So once I'm finished the box, then I'm just gonna be flinging this around, but this is literally just a box of chocolates. But I love pretty things. And this, like, that is gorgeous to me. The blue, the gold, like just because of this, I'm visiting France one day. We're visiting probably gonna butcher this, the Champs-Élysées. We're gonna visit that place. We're gonna visit that right there. And this still has chocolate in it, which is why I'm not tossing it around. But that box is just beautiful. Like, I'm keeping the box once I'm done the chocolate. I also have, let's just start with this, a cowbell. Someone bought this as a gift for me because there's a running joke of cows with me. I don't know why, but in high school, like, my friends just randomly started to call me cow because they're all guys. They're shy of talking to girls. I had very low self-esteem, and because of that, I never thought any girl would ever have a crush on me or anything. So I never had any issues speaking to any girl, because I was like, she's not having a crush on me. Like, what do I care about talking to her? So I never had any issue talking to any girl. Every guy was nervous around girls, so they wouldn't talk to them. I had no problem. So that's why every guy was like, oh my god, look at him and his confidence. Look at the way he speaks. I was like, bro. And I don't know why they decided to start calling me cow because of that. But there's a running joke of cow there. Then my niece started to call me not mama, which is the Indian word, Punjabi word for uncle, your mother's brother. She didn't call me mama, she called me mamu. Like literally the ending of a cow. And then another friend of mine bought me a cow sticker as a bumper sticker for my car. And then we got this cowbell. I love this because it literally hangs by my door, and anytime the door opens or closes, or even I lay out my bed sheets, I hear it. So I love the cowbell. I also have this, which I still love. I used to love playing with Beyblades growing up. I love the series too. Then it kind of like fell off, and I feel like it's still falling off. But I bought a Beyblade like I think I might have bought this genuinely about like 10 years ago or something. So this isn't even this isn't even one of the ones that I really started out with, but the ones in the beginning like Dragoon, Drasil, I think Dronzer, they were all awesome. I don't remember the other names, but they were all awesome. So I kept one Beyblade just cause. And these I absolutely love. You're gonna see me on the news for various reasons if I ever lose these, if these get lost, if these get stolen, if these get burned. I bought these off Amazon. Look at that, look at that. It's a deck of cards of all the Spirited Away. Like, it's got so many beautiful cards here that I love. That tell the story. There's Haku. And I love Ghibli, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I love Ghibli, and I love the stories, and I love the magic of each and every movie, and it's like, even Spirited Away, it's a beautiful one. I love everything about the characters, about the story, the uniqueness, the emotions that are told, the way that everyone interacts with each other. And yeah, it's awesome. And I will jump ahead to continue to show you some of my favorite cards in here. There's at least one more I gotta show because I love it. I just gotta point out that I love this card. Oh, please tell me it's here. No. I think I might have passed it. Oh yeah, just that. I don't know why, but I so strongly remember that scene of that train car going along the tracks in the water, really. And I was like, that's beautiful. I love Studio Ghibli. I'm still going to buy the one from Howl's Moving Castle. I saw the deck on Amazon. I'm getting that. All right. Then I have this. It's a poetry book. Lucas Jones. I saw him on Instagram. I followed him because I saw his poems and I love them. They're all very much, I think, about being human and the ups and the downs of being human. And it's a poetry book. I don't really buy books for reading because I'm like, I'm going to read it once and never again. But this, I'm taking my sweet time reading it. I'm reading about one poem a day. And even once I'm done reading, I think I'm going to enjoy keeping it because, like I said, poetry is something I really like. Poetry is painting a picture with words, and I don't know, it's beautiful. Poetry really is. These are the last few things that I'm gonna show around. Actually, after this, I'm gonna show one more thing, which is actually my wardrobe. But before I jump to that, perfumes. I have a fair bit of perfumes, but there's two that I really like, and I literally just like to have them around my house. Like, even once they're done and empty, I'm gonna keep the bottles. This is 1 Million. This is one of the first perfumes I bought, and I smelled it. I loved it. I kept a sample. I had a sample is what I loved. And I told my mom I loved it, and my mom bought it for me, and this is expensive now that I look back on it. But I bought this a few years ago, and it's one of my favorite perfumes. It just smells so awesome. And it was one of the first perfumes I bought, that I actually enjoyed. And also, that just looks cool. Like, holy, it's supposed to be a bar of gold. That's a flex and a half. And then there's Lost Americana by MGK. Because I listen to him. I love his music. I like punk rock / pop rock. And I listen to MGK. I like his music. And I saw he made a perfume. I was like, I gotta try this. So we got Lost Americana. And then it also came with like this little card. And if you go and look up the notes in this, what notes are used in the perfume, it says right there, love. So I tried it. It's very nice. It's very earthy. It's very chill. It's very sweet. It's a good perfume. That is probably all of the stuff inside. And now I'm going to jump to showing you something about my wardrobe. And before we go, once again, you are chilling on my laptop, which is chilling on a bag. So, yeah, that's how it's going. Oh, also, my two favorite colors, blue and red. I'm just saying, this is me. This is my buddy. He's hanging there, wearing one of my shirts like Dobby style, so that's good. But I'm gonna lower you a little bit so you can see that a bit better. This, I'm big on like clothes. For me, clothes and fashion and even shoes tell a lot about, I mean, to me, they paint a they also paint a picture. They give a vibe, they give a color, they give an identity. So there's like I'll show two of the shoes that I really love. Oh my god, I should have cleaned them first. I should have wiped them down a bit. But there are my dress boots. And I love them because A, they're super comfortable. They're easy to put on because they got zippers on the side. And also they are dress. So like if I'm wearing dress pants and whatnot, they fit the formal wear. But also they're boots. Like they're formal and they look good. And the other thing I love, again, boots, the Timbs, the black Timbs. We don't need an explanation there. And it's over here. Football. I love football. I just haven't been able to play it because it's nothing but snow and rain the past few months. Anyways. Last thing about fashion that I enjoy. My fleece jacket. This is soft. This is soft. All right, God. And I think I got this for what, like $20 bucks, and it fits well. It's a nice thing. Let me tell you that. And there's also this baby. This baby. Yeah. If you're an anime manga fan, you know what that is. Haikyuu. It was this show that made me want to start watching, that made me want to try volleyball. And I tried it and I enjoyed it. It was fun. It is fun. And I'm going to save the last for least. I'm going to save the best for last, but I think really there's just two left. And one would be, three left. One would be this t-shirt. God bless the girls. This is something that a friend made me. Me and that friend barely talk now, unfortunately. It's a long story, not the prettiest one. But God bless the girls. My friend from med school gave it, they got it made for me and they gave it to me as sort of like a goodbye gift from med school. And the story behind the name God Bless the Girls is, I think I was just late coming back to the apartment once, our student accommodation in Ireland. And I think I was asking the girls if they could please open up. It was something like I was late at night and I didn't want to be locked out before someone sleeps. Or it was like I was actually late, I just had to get back for something. But I asked them if they could open up, and my roommate and her friends were over, the girls. So I tossed in the group chat, I was like, could one of y'all please open up? And they did open up. I got back home in time and I changed the group chat name to God Bless the Girls. And then they got that made into a t-shirt for me and I love it. The black pink, even better than the other black pink. This right here, this is a gem. Another quick thing, varsity bomber jacket. Yes, I'm not like 28 years old. I am 28 years old, but I can still wear a varsity jacket. And bomber plus varsity, like, this is the way to go. And now I'll say the last thing, the best for last, what I love about any wardrobe, denim jackets. And I got, as you can tell, blue is my favorite color. So I could not choose between one color or the other. And the reason we have both is because I asked them. I said, hey, what's your return policy? They said, well, these are on clearance, so you actually can't return either of them. I was like, ooh, okay. And what were they? Because I think I saw them at like 25 bucks each, and I'm a cheapskate and I didn't want to spend too much. He's like, oh yeah, they're 50% off, so they're 12 bucks each. I was like, we're picking up both of them. So that's the last bit. And that is what I love about my wardrobe. What I love about how I sort of express my identity through I'm just gonna prop myself down on bed. Through clothing, And that's it. That's everything. And yeah, that's the end of day one. That's the end of the vlog. And here's to a guy that's just starting to be himself on the internet. Because I want to share poems, and I want to share my thoughts, and I want to share random moments of the day. You know what people say, short, pick the short life. I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. That's what it is. I'm not trying to make it a short time, but if I have to make it short to make it fun, I'd rather do that. And if I can make it long and fun, I'd rather life be long and fun time. Whatever happens, I just don't want it to be not fun. So get out there and enjoy your lives. And this was a fun first day and a fun first vlog. Now I'm going to go enjoy my pasta and my anime, and then enjoy the rest of my day. Hope you guys do as well. Bye-bye.